Hello there and welcome to Elland Road for Leeds. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome back to the channel everybody. Any new viewers, welcome along. Everybody's here is welcome at Elland Road for Leeds. Any Leeds fans, any Leicester fans, any fans of any team, comment, subscribe, like the videos, whatever you want to do, obviously, but don't take it too far and go on to abuse me on my opinions as I've had with a few of these videos recently. But that's by the by, let's not have that. Let's have a nice debate and let's all support Leeds in a friendly manner. But yeah, we're back here now for a match preview. It's Leicester City, the visitors to Elland Road on Sunday afternoon. Leeds v Leicester. So let's get into it. So yeah, look. Leeds coming off the back of that win against Norwich, that 2-1 win away from home. Exactly a week as we play it from the Leicester City game. Leicester City 2 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday, as Norwich was last weekend. But it very much felt like a bit of a loss, didn't it, almost? It felt very sombre in the Leeds United sort of social media sphere within the fans. The fans didn't seem happy about winning a game of football in the Premier League, and I understand why. I mean, we didn't look good at all. Norwich are very much going down, I believe. They're looking absolutely atrocious, and we, in parts in that game, made them look quite good. So yeah, there wasn't a very positive feeling about Leeds United on Sunday after the game. It didn't really feel like that anyway. But, it's another chance to extend this unbeaten run, and say what you like, but it's 2 games unbeaten now, with the Wolves game obviously included. Don't include the Arsenal Cup defeat. 2 games undefeated in the Premier League. Can we go on a run now and make it a third with a positive result against Leicester on Sunday? Look, there's no reason why we can't. I mean, Bielsa has been speaking, hasn't he, this morning it was, on his press conference, pretty much as you were for Leeds United going into this game on Sunday. Bamford's still out, unfortunately. Elland is still out, and they're the real take-homes from that, really, aren't they? He said Firpo and Shackleton will both be assessed before the game on Sunday, so that for me tells me that they're not going to feature. Shackleton obviously came off for Cody Drama in the win at Norwich on Sunday. So yeah, I don't think he'll play on Sunday personally, Shackleton, and it's a big opportunity this for Cody Drama, who I believe will be making his first Premier League start for Leeds United, and it's a home game, a first taste of Elland Road for the teenager, isn't it? So excited to see how he gets on. I thought he slotted in very well on Sunday in that defence at right back. Got stuck in, got himself a yellow card, didn't he? Showed he wasn't afraid to put his foot in and get a tackle in. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do, because I don't believe Shackleton will play. So yeah, although Shackleton has looked competent himself, obviously for me I'd like to see Shackleton up the field in his natural kind of centre midfield role, but as Bielsa sees fit, let's wait and see what happens. But let's look at Leicester City then. I mean, Leicester City have been indifferent this season, haven't they? And they currently sit in 11th position in the Premier League, 14 points. A win, incidentally, on Sunday would see us go within a point of Leicester. And then it's not looking too bad, is it? Let's be honest with you. We'd probably catapult ourselves into mid-table with a win. A draw for me, I wouldn't be opposed to a draw, if I'm honest. Leicester, very strong side. And yeah, I'd like to talk about Leicester really. Obviously, like I said, indifferent, coming off a 2-0 defeat to Arsenal in the Premier League, a home defeat to Arsenal in the Premier League, but also obviously played last night, as I'm recording this, against Spartak Moscow. Again, it was a home game, it was a 1-1 draw. Victor Moses, who I didn't know played for Spartak Moscow, he got the goal, and then it was I can't actually remember who equalised it, but Jamie Vardy missed a penalty. And there's been a bit of unrest looking at the Leicester's kind of fans and what they're thinking, and there's been a lot of moaning about the way they've started the season, and for me this just shows how far Leicester City have gone under Brendan Rodgers. I mean, there's been a few people I've seen calling for Brendan Rodgers' head on a platter. They want to sack him. And all things come to an end in football, don't they? And perhaps he's taken them as far as he can, but they've had no doubt they've had success plenty under Brendan Rodgers, and obviously they'd have Champions League football, obviously when they won the league under Ranieri, and they have Champions League football as well since then. Obviously seem to be regulars nowadays in Europe, and it just shows you the fans are disappointed with how they're performing in the Premier League, and they're sitting 11th in the table there. In the Europa League, I think they're, it's on as an onlooking Leeds fan, I'm thinking, well, you're fine there, but obviously Brendan Rodgers maybe has taken them as far as they can. They've got some impressive players, and no doubt they've elevated their position in the Premier League, perennial almost challengers for the Champions League. And I'll be honest, they've bottled it in the last couple of seasons. They've been looking good up until the end of the season for Champions League football, and they haven't got it. The last couple of seasons they've finished fifth, haven't they? Points away from the Champions League positions, but like I said, going into the final knockings of the season, they've been in pole position, they've lost it. They've lost out. But yeah, they recruit well, and it's no secret that Radrazani has said that Leeds ourselves, we want to follow the sort of Leicester model, if you like, and do it that way. Leicester are very smart in the buyings. I mean, they do spend a little bit of money, but they work with them players, elevate them players to a price tag, then sell them on, buy somebody else in. But looking at their away form, obviously this game is at Elland Road, and we've only obviously got 2 wins all season, one being at Elland Road, one being away, which was at Carrow Road. So we need to get wins on the table, start winning games at Elland Road. The fans, as they showed against Wolves, will have a massive part to play. Get behind the lads if you're going on Sunday, and just suck the ball into the net, as I've said before, which I'm sure they will. Everybody's should be positive. Like I said, it was a very negative atmosphere, even though we won the game on Sunday. Look, it's not been a delightful start to the season. It's been a frustrating one, but it's still a start. I've been calling, obviously, for the management changing. I do believe Bielsa will stick it at the end of the season, but I do believe he'll keep us safe. But we are in a battle as it stands, and looking like we're going to be in a battle all season, because the team looks stale for me. The likes of, in particular, Harrison, Click. Phillips has looked a little bit off it, hasn't he, when he obviously last week. But look, the team needs shaking up. I think Bielsa will stick it out to the end of the season, and we will see change at the end of the season. Look, Bielsa's a legend. We don't want to go out with him going out into relegation and back in the Championship. We don't want that. I don't think that'll happen, but we are in a serious trouble as it stands. But Leicester City, I believe they'll go for a 3-4-2. A 3-4-1-2. That would only be 10 players, wouldn't it? A 3-4-2. But yeah, 3-4-1-2 I think they'll go for Leicester, or a 3-5-2. That's what I think they'll go for. Seems to be Brendan Rodgers' preferred kind of formation over the last games. But I really like the look of the centre midfield here, with Leicester. We all know Yuri Tielemans, his quality, and he put us to the sword at Elland Road, didn't he, with 2 goals in that 4-1 win last season. And we were way off it then, weren't we? Obviously, from the minute, I remember saying, Jamie Vardy, we need to watch him. What does he do? 3 minutes in, he escapes down the left wing and puts in Harvey Barnes, and from there on it's an uphill battle for us. But it's another game. It was just over a year ago to the day, that game. So yeah, look, that was a bad one. But like I would say is, Yuri Tielemans, fantastic player, Belgian international. His stock has risen massively since he joined Leicester City. FA Cup winner, FA Cup winning goal scorer, wasn't he? And yeah, look, he's a great player, Yuri Tielemans, alongside Soumare, or Soumer, is it? Soumer from Lille. We were actually tipped to maybe interest in him in the summer. Obviously, Leicester City with a European football, with a challenging for Champions League football, there's no real doubt in where he was going to go. But he looks to have embedded himself in the side as well. They've also got Ndidi, who is a fantastic player as well, and you wonder who's going to line up there in the centre of midfield for them on Sunday. Will it be Tielemans and Sumer, as Rodgers seem to have gone with over the recent weeks, or will we see Ndidi in there as well, or will we see the three of them in a 3-5-2 formation, or perhaps Rodgers want to go a little bit more attacking, put a sort of CAM behind the two strikers, which I think will probably be Inacho and obviously Vardy, but will he want to stick in sort of Perez? Or I know that Barnes and Maddison are coming away from injuries, making their way back from injuries. So will we see either of them behind the two strikers? Obviously they've got Patson Daka as well, who's obviously those 4 goals, didn't he score against Spartak Moscow in the reverse fixture from last night? And yeah, look, he's impressed, hasn't he, on his debut season, the Zambian, the young Zambian, isn't he? Only 23, is he? So look, it's an impressive side, Leicester. We know they're going to try and play attacking football. They're going to try and get at us, and down the wings, they're obviously impressive as well. At the back, they're an impressive side. I'd expect to see 3 at the back, Solonshu, Evans, and probably I'm not sure of the other man, actually. I've forgotten. Obviously, Schmeichel will play in the goal, as he always will. A return for him to Elland Road. Let's hope he has a stinker of a game. Only the one season, of course, in Leeds United colours, that one where we narrowly missed out on Championship playoffs. Our first season back in the Championship, wasn't it, where Casper played for us. Look, he's gone on to fantastic achievements since then, and obviously looking like he'll probably see his career out at Leicester, but it will be a back 3. Solonchu is a bit of a rock. Evans as well, plenty of Premier League experience. For the life of me, I can't remember who plays in the back 3. It's Amate, isn't it? Daniel Amate. So he'll probably play in there with them, and then he elevates the sort of the left wingers into midfield positions. So look, any which way you want to look at it, we're going to be after on our game. We're going to be after so much on our game. For me, Harrison needs to be dropped. He's got a rib injury. He's not been playing well. I will give my my starting lineup in just a moment, but we haven't won, I don't think, this fixture at Elland Road in the Premier League since 2004. I think it was a 3-2 win. I think that was the last time we beat them at Elland Road. We've had quite a number, obviously, of meetings with Leicester since our relegation and their relegation, and yeah, even a couple of games in League One, of course, there weren't they, back in the day. So yeah, we played them plenty of times. It's a difficult game, this, but just get behind the lads. I think we can win this. I think we can actually win it. I don't see why not. Like I said, Leicester have been on and off this season. Not good enough, in my opinion, for the standards they've set. Obviously, like I've said, the fans have kind of almost looking like they're turning on the team a little bit. And Vardy has been a question of many Leicester fans. Really, obviously getting older now, isn't he? Obviously missed a penalty in the game last night, and yeah, look, they've obviously got Daka in Inacho, showed impressive form last season, particularly towards the end of it. So look, he's only still 25, seems to have been around for ages, doesn't he, Inacho? But yeah, look, they've got the team, they've got impressive options. Like I said, Maddison, Barnes, probably maybe they're coming back from injury, maybe we'll see them feature at Elland Road. So look, Perez as well, Pereira as well, who's been elevated, like I say, pushed up into midfield. So they can rotate the squad and still come with a quite an impressive team and a strong team to Elland Road on Sunday. Look, I'll go with my predicted lineup. Obviously, Meslier in goal. Left back will be Dallas. The centre backs, as much as I'd like to see it change, I think it'd be Llorente and Cooper. I would like to see Strout given a go. As he did from the start. I thought he played it well against Norwich actually, but I think he'll be back on the bench. I think we'll see Llorente Cooper. Right back, big day for Cody Drama. Big day for Cody Drama. Let's see how he gets on. I do believe he'll start the game. You know, it's going to be a 4-1-4-1 formation, isn't it? So then we're going to see Phillips. He will play Harrison, although he's crying out for him to change it. Put James on the left. In the centre, again, it's another sort of what do you kind of do? He tried to change it about a bit, didn't he, against Norwich? For me, it didn't really seem to work. The forward men didn't really seem to know what they were doing. It was very much so, I'll go, now you go, now wait, I'll drop back into defence or whatever. So look, for me, he'll play Harrison on the left, he'll play Roberts, he'll play Click, he'll play Rafinha, and he'll play Rodrigo. That'll be my predicted lineup. Look, he gave Click a rest, didn't he, against Norwich? Will he be back in the starting lineup? I think he will be, probably. And then, yeah, Rodrigo's going to lead the line again. Roberts, I think, will come in. I think that the experiment hasn't really worked in sort of messing about Dan James and seeing where he can play. Obviously,